this, then there's no such thing as a football catch. I mean, this is a catch by every imaginable. If you closed your eyes and imagine every catch you've ever seen in the NFL, this is one of them. And if they overturn this, then this is insanity.
Yeah, this should not be overturned.
Okay, there we go.
The ball moves. Yeah, the ball moves when it hits the ground, but he had full possession of it.
Extra point, up and good. Very important, by the way, extra point, up and good. It is now a 3-point lead in favor of the Denver Broncos. However, there are 55 of those little ticks left on the clock in all 3 timeouts, and it is only a field goal to get us free football.
Yeah, this is an eternity is left on this clock for Josh Allen here. So you essentially have to do it. You have to get into field goal range here. But again, 55 seconds, 3 timeouts. And this is, I called it earlier, Matt. I told you, we're going to head to overtime here. It sure feels like this is a setup to go to overtime. If Buffalo's not able to get in the end zone, they have moved the football every single time they've had it. They've turned it over 4 times. They have not punted. So it resulted in turnovers or a point every single time Denver has had the football. Buffalo's had the football. They need points on this next drive to extend the game.
Credit where credit's due. That was a dime right there by Bo Nix.
Nice ball.
Yep.
Yes.
Credit where credit's due. That was very, very, very good throw right there. I don't want to be the guy. I know they're probably saying it on the broadcast right now. Too much time left, and also, but I mean, with it only being a field goal, Josh Allen probably could just carry it. It could just run it every single down. See, I'm being dead serious, and get them to field goal range. He could probably just run it every time.
New kickoff rules come into play here as well. You've got to get this into the landing zone. That's the first thing you absolutely have to do if you're Denver. You don't want them to start at the 40. And man, this is fast. This is why you love football.
It is.
This is why you have to love football. You get Josh Allen.
I say this all. There's some people who will tell you they don't like sports. Like what is wrong with you? Like what happened? Like to you along the way? Where did sports touch you? You know, I mean, like, how do you hate sports? Like, how is this possible? You know, it is like.
Well, I'm a Browns fan, and I'm a
that's
I'm
true.
a Tigers fan.
That's okay. That's true. That's true. Okay, I mean, fair enough. That's fair enough. Like, if you grew up and like your whole entire childhood was just losing, I don't know, man. I mean, LSU was not good when I was a kid. I mean, I don't know.
I root for 3 professional sports teams. They have 2 titles in my 126 years of fandom, and I still love sports.
Yeah. Josh Allen. Oh my God. He's getting caught from behind.
Round. Pitches it forward to Kincaid for gain of 9.
Literally for 9 yards. He did a little backhand flick for 9 yards.
A underhand shovel pass, like running parallel to the line of scrimmage, forward for 9. They probably could have been sacked twice. Possibly could have fumbled if they had gotten to him a little bit earlier because the ball's just dangling out there again. But it results in a 9-yard completion on first down. Buffalo timeout. 48 seconds left on the clock. Still 2 timeouts. 41 seconds on the clock. 2 timeouts for Buffalo. All they need is a field goal to force overtime here. Allen going to get over that 30 attempts as well. 29 and a half attempts is at 28 now for the game.
So, Mike, where do we land on the spread here? I mean, it is 2.5. Okay, well, so you're only betting money line. Are you taking the plus 130? Will Buffalo here?
Yeah. Well, you can get plus 165. Something must have happened.
Okay. Maybe you get sacked here.
But yeah, I don't know. But there's plus 165. I mean, you have Josh Allen. You have 2 timeouts. You have 41 seconds. Feels like they should get in field goal range. And if this goes to overtime, I would much rather have plus 165. Oh boy, that is a long completion down the sideline.
They are saying he didn't get 2 feet down.
They're going to review that. So Brent Cook's 30 yards downfield.
It depends if the elbow spiked.
Yeah, great. 1 foot's in.
It depends on the
arm is out.
Arm is out. That is no catch.
Yeah,
no catch.
The hand hits first, and he is out of bounds. So Cooks makes a acrobatic catch, but cannot get in bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 here for Buffalo.
It's like,
I mean, that would have been it. They're live to score a touchdown if he catches that pass.
I was going to say that was like that could have been the difference in the game being over in regulation as opposed to just going for a tie.
going to be interesting to see if Allen decides to just take off. And
did he
get
draw
this
him
1 yard
off?
Here.
He drew him off.
Oh, he did. Oh, wow.
Didn't even have to get the 1 yard. They gave it to him for free.
So now Buffalo on their own 41-yard line, 37 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Man, this is this is a game. How can you not enjoy this?
Plus 130. This feels like a really good. So you're almost assuming they tie it no matter what. And if we go to overtime, what team do you trust?
Want Buffalo,
right?
Yeah. I mean, that's why, like I said, when I was sitting at 165, you don't want minus 210 on Denver if you go to overtime, right? So the only option to me is Buffalo. You don't play the spread. Spread's sitting at 2.5. That's not valuable in any way, shape, or form.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane, they got gas.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
Welcome you once again to the Chiller North Ice Arena here in the Columbus area, as Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast is proud to bring to you Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on this Saturday night. The Jets get ready to take on the Menor Cardinals. Hello everyone, Jim Craven with you along with Caitlin Mold here on Rink 2 at Chiller North as we get ready for Game 3 of the weekend, second game of the day for the Canton-Akron Jets. Jets were in action earlier today. They were scheduled for a 12:45 game. They took on the Orange Pioneers from Olentangy. They would work out a win there as they would get a 4-2 win over the Pioneers. They would get goals from Tyler Benson, who added a shorthanded goal, Max Morrow, and 2 from the captain, Braden LaChance, including 1 on a power play. Connor Mold would get the win in net. He would stop 24 out of 26. For the Mentor Cardinals, they were in action just not too long ago today as they would take the 5-2 loss to the Miami Junior Redhawks, something both teams here have in common, as Canton-Akron would drop their tilt with the Redhawks on Friday night by a score of 3-0. Just about a minute here before puck drop. Canton-Akron in their all blue uniforms, navy blue with the light blue numbers outlined in white. Navy blue helmets, pants, and the socks with the light blue, navy blue, and white stripes. For the Mentor Cardinals, they're going to be in their white jerseys with the red numbers outlined in black, the red pants, red helmets, and the white socks with the red and gray stripes. Canton-Akron Jets are coached by Sean Houston, assisted by John Evans, Mike Furlong, and Ethan Everhart. For the Mentor Cardinals, they are coached by Paul Makito. He is assisted by Kyle Karchevsky, Jeff Lloyd, and Brady DeMel. Jets waiting for the outcome of this game to see what time they will play tomorrow. Right now they are 1-1, and this tournament is won by periods. We've talked about that before. Every period is kind of a mini game. So the Jets earlier get the win, but they also win a couple of periods on Friday night. None of them as they were shut out, 3-0. However, they did tie the second period, which gave them a half a point. So potential for the Jets to move on to late tomorrow. And a championship game is still there mathematically, but we'll see what the outcome of this game is. We'll hit the buzzer. Warm-up period is over. We're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have the puck drop. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Back here, puck drop just moments away. The Canton-Akron Jets 28-9-1. Getting ready to take on the Mentor Cardinals 12-9-3. An 86.13 rating for the Cardinals. We're ranked 23 on the OHSAA side of hockey in Ohio. Canton-Akron Jets ranked number 3 on the USA hockey side. Braden LaChance gets ready to take this face-off. Jets will win this one. They'll send it out through center. Trying to get it to Stagmeyer. It'll be Stagmeyer, Craven, Pryor, LaChance, and Lucas Black getting this one started for the Canton-Akron Jets tonight here. Folks filing in for the game. One Gary Weaver making his way in. We have the puck drop just outside of the Jets' offensive zone. Cardinals will win this one. They'll put this one down. Craven will clear it from the defensive zone. Black feeding it to LaChance down the near board. LaChance into the zone, trying to work to the right of the netminder, Luke Palmer. Luke Palmer in net for the Mentor Cardinals to our left. It'll be Brett Jankowski getting the start in net to our right for the Canton-Akron Jets. Jankowski, part of the 1-2 punch here in the goaltending department. We'll drop this one to the right of the Cardinals netminder. Canton-Akron taking a shot from the point. And I'll head down into the corner. Zach Schaefer trying to clear this one out. They'll get to the point, but Pryor will keep this one in. He'll chip this one high and about behind the goal line behind Luke Palmer. Now work from the right side. Trying to work something inside. Puck will come loose on the near boards. Craven will try to keep this at center. He'll send this one deep into the Jets' offensive zone. He'll head to the bench as Schaefer will pick this up. He'll be pressured in the upper left corner as the puck sails across the face of Palmer and into the near left corner. Pryor at the point waiting for it. Men are trying to clear it. Pryor going to push Heaton Valance to the far side. Valance Going to try to shoot this one from the blue line, and it'll go straight past the net and into the corner. Pile up here in the right corner now as Dan Sipp will have the puck. He'll try to take this one to the far side, get it around Hayden Valance. Back out to Nicely, off the stick of Nicely, and Will Norris, closest one to it. Then Sipp putting on some pressure as he was trying to get the puck from Norris. And back down in the Jets defensive zone, swept out by Max Morrow, the senior defenseman for Canton-Akron. To the far side now, Mentor dropping this one to the right of Jankowski. Icing coming up against the Mentor Cardinals. 13:06 left here, first period, as we are just underway. Game 3 of the weekend, second game of the day for Canton-Akron. Second game of the day also for the Mentor Cardinals. Again, they dropped their earlier tilt by a score of 5-2 to the Miami Junior Redhawks. Canton-Akron Jets get the win over the Orange Pioneers. Pioneers hosting this tournament this weekend. Shot from the point, going to go wide left of the cage for Canton-Akron. Thor Chavold trying to keep it inside. He'll get it to Dab. Dab taking the shot. It's going to go off the blocker. I believe that was of Luke Palmer, and up into the netting. We'll get the whistle, and the clock will stop with 12:53 remaining here, first period. Dab taking the face off to the left of Palmer. Mentor trying to clear this one out. Having trouble getting it through the neutral zone. This time they'll work it to the far side. Waylon Slagle with it. He'll have to retreat back in his zone. He's going to take a bump. As Jack Barbieri came in like a wrecking ball. Morrow bouncing this one off the boards. He'll get this to Thor Chavold. Chavold, the sophomore out of Jackson High School, working the D inside, top of the slot, feeding it over to the left. I believe that's going to be Deacon Johnson. Out into the slot. Nobody has it, and it'll be picked up by Mentor. Jake Mackey getting into the zone. He'll have the puck taken away from him. He'll go down, and Dab will work down the near board. He'll try to work past Zach Olshafer. From behind the net of Palmer, trying to back out to the top of the slot. Feed it out to Lucas Black. Black chipping it down into the zone. Behind the goal line to the right of Palmer. Mentor with possession now. Trying to get it out. However, Canton-Akron going to steal this one. Turnover in the offensive zone for the Jets. They'll work it around behind the net, trying to find an option. And into the low left corner to the right of Palmer. Puck down the near board. And it'll be 3 blue jerseys chasing Nick Biondilillo. And a attempted shot to the right of Jankowski. Jankowski going to redirect that one. They'll feed this one back out. Tyler Benson working down the far side for the Jets into the zone. Benson with a shorthanded goal earlier in the takes a shot, and it's going to be a glove save by Luke Palmer. Palmer, the sophomore netminder for the Mentor Cardinals. This is the first meeting between these two this year. Met a couple of times last year, I believe, as Mason Darles will take the face-off for the Jets to the left of Palmer. Puck to the far side. Battle ensue. No possession yet. And they'll try to rip it away from the wall. And finally, it will be Mentor that will try to get through center. The puck knocked off. Dan Siff causes some trouble. To the circle to the right for Mentor. Aiden Gibson taking the shot. Going to be redirected into the upper right corner. Gage Weaver now from behind the goal line. Going to send this around the boards. He'll get it out to Ethan Bell. Bell feeding this forward. Tried to get it to Doris. Put too much on it. Doris couldn't reach out far enough to get it. Beckett Swinehart now working from behind the net to the right of Palmer. Trying to ship it to the far side. Nathan Andre sending it down. Now Weaver on the near board for Canton-Akron. Sending it forward. Doris sending this one into the Jets offensive zone. Mentor right there, though. Doris coming back in for the turnover. And Mentor with a turnover of their own getting into the zone. They'll take a shot from the blue line, and it'll be a glove save by Brett Jankowski. That shot attempted by Adam Stoops. Face-off will come to the left of Jankowski. Defensive zone draw for the Jets. Slagle to take the face-off for Mentor. And Sebastian Dab for the Jets. Jets will win this one prior. Going to send this one around the boards. Try to get it to Deacon Johnson. Will Schaefer was in his way. The puck will sail all the way down to the other end. No icing. Wyatt Dilly right there, though, as he'll hustle to the other end. And it'll be tied up in the upper left corner. Finally going to come out Deacon Johnson there. And out to the point, Craven keeping it in the zone, send it around the boards, and it will trickle around to the near side. Mentor trying to keep it out. Pryor right at the point, making sure that doesn't happen. And the puck now behind the goal line to the right of Palmer. Upper left corner now, Dilly. Keeping this one in for the Jets. Back out to the point. Craven going to step back, play defense now, as he will knock the Mentor player off the puck. That'll be Matthew Perdue, who had it for a moment. Craven took the path away, and the puck will trail into the Jets' defensive zone. Cleared now by Dab. Dab with some speed through center. He'll have 3 white jerseys in front of him. He'll work to the far side, to the left of Palmer. From behind, trying to look for somebody in the slot. Head Deacon Johnson. Johnson put too much on it. Went to the right of the cage. 9:14 remaining here, first period. No score. Here at the Chiller North Ice Arena near Columbus, Ohio. Jankowski setting this up for Pryor behind the net. And the Jets defenseman bringing it through center with some speed. He'll have it. He'll get back checked. Puck will be taken away by Mentor, and a shot on goal. Stopped by Jankowski. Joe Mackey on the attempt. Puck slowly trickling down into the Jets' offensive zone, swept out by Mentor. Now brought in the zone by Mackey again. Mackey from the right side of Jankowski. Will have it taken away by Benson. Max Morrow now 2-on-2 developing here. Morrow to the right. A chance to the left. Morrow working past Swinehart. He'll work in the upper left corner. The puck will be redirected back out to the neutral zone. Stagmeyer going to bank this one off the board and send it back to Mentor. Mentor getting it into the Jets zone. However, a chance there. Swiped it away. And now Barbieri will send it out to center. Nathan Andre trying to redirect this one, but it'll head on head out to the stick of Jack Barbieri. No icing, as Barbieri will send this one down behind the net of Palmer. Out to the far side for Leon DeLillo. Mentor again from the right side of Jankowski, looking to set this one up, trying to work around Barbieri, couldn't get around him, swept away by Jankowski. A rebound shot stopped by Brent Jankowski. Glove save, and I think he was checking his glove to make sure he had it that time. About a 10-foot shot. Stopped by the senior out of North Canton, out of Hoover High School. As Doris will take the face-off against Aiden Gibson. This will be to the left of Jankowski. Defensive zone draw for the Jets. Won by Mentor. He'll drop down behind the goal line. Weaver there. They'll try to get it away from Stoops. Stoops working defensively. Tied up with Ethan Bell. Bell will go down. Puck will be sent out to center. And Will Norris will send this one deep again into the Jets defensive zone. Weaver from the lower right corner. He'll take a bump. Puck still loose. No possession. And to the far side now as Doris will chase this down. Don Balestrino out on the ice for the Jets as well. Balestrino chases one back around Jankowski. Over to Weaver. Weaver on the near board. He'll bank this one up. Try to get it out to Rossi nicely. Nicely will have to chase this one down the board, but he's going to lose the angle. Zach Olshafer. Weaver send it to the far side. Ethan Bell into the zone now from the far side to the left of Palmer. Tried to get a shot off. Too many white jerseys there. Mentor tried to get it through center. Nicely, though, we'll have it. And he will turn his puck back around and redirect it down to the right of Palmer. Mentor back through center. Weaver again. Not giving him much. Here's Balestrino. Will scan the ice, try to send it through center, and it'll go off of the arm of Bryce Cindric. And a shot off the right side. Will miss the net. Beckett Swinehart with the attempt. And Sebastian Dabb now with some speed. Could develop into a 2-on-1. He's going to take the shot. Blocker side save. Dangling out there. Nobody there for the rebound shot. And it's going to go in. Rebound shot. Finally, the Jets get the goal. Sebastian Dabb puts it in the back of the net. 6:07 of the first period. Jets take a 1-0 lead. And I want to guess that Thor Chavold will get the assist on that, but we'll have to wait to see if they'll make the announcement. I don't know if we have a PA announcer or music tonight, so. Craven and Pryor defensively on the ice. Chavold, Dabb, and Billy on the ice for the front three. They'll get. All right, so we confirm that Thor Chavold getting the assist Swings around, takes a shot wide left against, went off the post for Chavold. He almost got a goal as well. Almost turned into a 2-point shift for Thor Chavold. Chavold now trying to pick it up at center and get it back into the zone. And Mentor will send it deep again down to the Jet zone. Craven on the near right corner. He'll send this one back around. He'll get it out to Jack Pryor. Pryor, the senior out of Glen Oak High School. And now out to center. Mentor will work from the neutral zone, from the far side, right in front of their bench. Wyatt Dilly, though, I believe, all over. It will be Dilly, who is all over these Mentor Cardinals. He's become a headache, and a big collision there as Pryor will go down. He'll recover. Joe Mackey with the hit. Stagmeyer trying to feed this back out the center, upper left corner, and it'll head back out to Pryor. Pryor couldn't keep it in the zone. He'll drift back in his own defensive zone and turn around and send it across the ice to Tyler Benson. Benson with a nice feed to Lucas Black. Black will take the shot. It'll go wide left. Black working from around the back. Tries to take the shot. Benson working to the inside. And it's going to go in. Jets get the second goal of the day. They take a 2-0 lead. 4:44 left here in the first period. And Ollie Stagmeyer with the goal. So Stagmeyer, Craven, Benson, Pryor, and Black. Get it done, get a goal, and make it 2-0 with 4:44 remaining here in the first period. Black to take the face-off at center for Canton-Akron. CAK up 2-0. Mentor working from their own defensive zone, trying to get it through center. They'll send it to Max Morrow. Morrow feeding it, try to get it forward, but going to be taken by Valance. Valance running into Lucas Black. And it'll turn into a wrestling match behind the net. Finally, the puck will come loose. And it'll be Gibson. It'll send it to the upper right corner. All the way back to Valance. He and Black tied up again behind the net of Jankowski. Puck pitchforked forward. Was palmed down. Stagmeyer stepped in, though. And shot on goal was redirected by Morrow. Morrow sending it behind the net. And Barbieri banking this one off the glass. Won't go very far. He'll actually palm it down himself. Stagmeyer feeding it forward to Benson. Benson in the zone. We're going to have an offside as Benson was gliding into the zone. Stagmeyer entered before he could get rid of the puck. And we'll get the whistle. 3:58 remaining in the first period. 2-0 is your score. Jets with the lead. And these tournament games here are won by period. As Dan Siff will take the faceoff just outside the Jets' offensive zone. Bell working from the left side of Palmer. He'll get tripped up, recover, no problem. Siff from the far side had the puck. They'll get it out to the point past Barbieri. Morrow going to race a Mentor Cardinal to the puck. And Mentor will have this one. It'll be beyond DeLello. Puck loose now to the right of Jankowski. They're trying to work around the net, but nowhere to go there as Mackey has it. And it'll be Dan Siff reaching in for the turnover. Ethan Bell trying to get this one off the board. He'll take a bump from Jake Mackey. And Dan Siff will have it. He'll feed it out to Rossi nicely on a nice pass. Trying to get past Swinehart from the right side of Palmer. A collision there. Both players staying upright. Puck still in play, and it'll get back out to the blue line where Canton-Akron had it, but then have it swept away by Nick Biondelillo. Puck on the far side now to the right of Jankowski. There'll be some collisions there. Puck still loose, though. Mentor with it now, trying to get around the right side of Jankowski. We'll get a whistle, and that'll come off its pegs, and the clock will stop with 2:50 remaining here in the first period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Wholesale changes for both teams. As Chavold. Chavold, Balestrino, Deacon Johnson, and Wyatt Dilly will be out for Canton-Akron. Out to the blue line. This one will slip past Will Norris. Head down in the Jets' offensive zone. The Jets will hustle toward it. Mentor will come up with it. However, Deacon Johnson reaching in, try to steal one, try to get a shot off, but it's going to go off the stick of a Mentor Cardinal. Redirect itself to the near wall. Balestrino back out to the blue line, raising his stick, looking for a pass from the low left corner. Dilly stepping in the slot, looking for the pass, couldn't connect on it. Jets on the near board now in the lower left corner. And it'll be Mentor on the move now, left to right. Into the Jets zone. And the puck will be knocked off the stick, and thought there was going to be a penalty coming up. Looked like somebody got thrown down, but the official thought better of it. Puck pushed now down to the right side of Jankowski. Upper right corner, and they will send this back out to center. Chavot working to the right side. He'll drop this one deep into the Jets' offensive zone, low left corner. And it'll end up behind the net of Palmer. Jets and Cardinals battling for this one on the far wall. Deacon Johnson coming in on the far wall from the point, moving down behind the goal line to the left of Palmer. He'll run into some resistance behind the net and then brought out by the Jets. Looking for somebody in the slot there. Trying to connect with Dab. Couldn't get, LeChance. LeChance took the shot, went off the stick of a Cardinal and then up into the netting. We'll get the whistle. 1:24 left in the first period. Jets 2, Cardinals nothing. Face off to come to the left of Luke Palmer. The captain, Braden LeChance, taking the face off for CAK. So we got a little music and a PA announcer. It's all good. Shot from the blue line by Pryor, redirected in the lower left corner. Ricochet off the board, set up by Mentor, but taken away by Tyler Benson. Benson on the hustle. Now Mentor forward. Tried to connect on a pass, but it's going to go right on the stick of a Canton-Akron Jet. Down through the slot to Lucas Black. Couldn't control the pass. And it'll be sent to the far side, right in front of the Mentor bench. And we're going to have a whistle. Penalty coming up. See what the call is going to be as the official will go over to the score table. And it'll be Jack Pryor with a slash. Well, they're going to take both, Jack Pryor and Beckett Swinehart. We'll head to the box. I don't know what Swinehart's penalty was. We do know that Jack Pryor's was a slash. So matching penalties, 5-on-5 will continue here. 51.6 seconds left in the first period. 2-0 Jets lead. Face off at center. LeChance will take this. Craven now working through center. Banking this one down. He'll get the puck deep into the Jets offensive zone. Tyler Benson will chase this one down. He'll have to beat Will Norris to it. Jets from the right side of Palmer. Takes a shot off the post. Lucas Black with the attempt. Out to center now. Barbieri will have to send this one back down into the Jets offensive zone. Mentor the only one there. They'll try to work it off the boards, and it will come out of the zone. Jets cleared just long enough. And it'll be Barbieri from the far side trying to work it back into the zone from the right point. Lucas Black, lower left corner. Getting in there as well. LeChance working from the right side of Palmer. Trying to get a shot off. Trying to work through traffic. Barbieri with the shot. And stopped with 1.8 seconds left. Palmer with the save. As we get near the end of the first period here. Game number 2 of the day for Canton-Akron. They get the win earlier, looking to make it 2 in a row. Mentor with a 5-2 loss to the Miami Junior Redhawks earlier. A chance to take the face off to the left of Palmer. Craven, Black, Barbieri, and Benson out as the first period comes to an end. And after one, Canton-Akron Jets take a 2-0 lead. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard or call 234-254-8532.
The stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Second period action coming up here from the Tiller North Ice Arena. Canton-Akron with a 2-0 lead. We'll flip sides of the ice. Jankowski will go to the net to our left. Palmer to our right. Jets with the 7-6 count on the shots. And it would be Sebastian Dow getting the first goal for Canton-Akron, coming at 6:07 left in the first period. Stagmeyer will follow up with 4:44 left in the first frame, and a chance to take the face-off here to get this second period started. As there's a bake sale going on. There's some goodies here being sold by the Orange Pioneer organization as Canton-Akron will win this one. Brought it into the zone initially, and they'll have it knocked out by Nick Biondilillo. Shot from the left side, and it's going to be Mentor getting the goal to cut the Jets' lead to 2-1. Trying to get the number on there, I believe. That's going to be Jake Mackey, who will get the goal for Mentor. That will cut the lead in half for Canton-Akron. 2-1 is your score. As Dan Siff will take the face-off from center. Mentor going to win this one. He'll take a shot from the blue line. Send this one to the right of the cage and around the board, then in the lower left corner. They'll trap now to the right of Jankowski as the puck will come loose. Mentor now trying to take the shot. It'll go high above and into the glass. Mentor trying to recover. It'll be out at the blue line. I think, thought it came out, but they're going to say no. And then it'll be redirected out to center where Alex Reby will have it. Trying to get it out. Nicely, though, flipping it around, sending it behind the net of Luke Palmer. Lower right corner as Barbieri comes in. He'll chip this one back behind the goal line. Palmer working from left to right. On the net, Morrow from the point. Taking a shot, trying to get through traffic wide left. Didn't miss by much. And we're going to get a whistle as I believe maybe the net came off its moorings. And the clock will stop. 13:45 left here in the second frame. Weaver, Johnson, Dabb, Chavold, and Balestrino all out for Canton-Akron. Face off to the left of Palmer. Johnson going to ship this one back to the blue line. Balestrino trying to take a shot. He's looking for the redirect into the net. Couldn't get it. They'll get it to the far side. Chavold had it, and it'll be taken by Mentor. Out to the far side. A shot from mid-ice. So will go off the blocker side of Jankowski and into the glass. Mentor will maintain possession. Trying to take the shot. Glove save by Brent Jankowski. 13:22 remaining here. Second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Jake Mackey. Looked like you got assist from Joe Mackey. I'm going to guess they're related. Oh, I'm told they're twins. All right, so double the fun, double the bill. All right, back out to the blue line. For Mentor, he'll take the shot. Will Norris, not much on that. It'll go left of the cage. He'll work from behind the net of Jankowski. Craven lifting the stick of Aiden Gibson. And the puck loose now. They'll try to get it out of the Jets' defensive zone. Craven working in the lower left corner. He'll battle. As he'll have 2 or 3 white jerseys on top. Hard to tell. There's a pile going on. They'll try to reach in to get it out. And finally, it'll be taken around the far side. It's Tyler Benson trying to feed it out the center. Braden LaChance with some speed, trying to work to the inside. He'll have it poked off his stick, and it'll end up behind the net of Palmer. Zach Olshafer defensively. Craven going to take a shot, going to go wide right of the cage, go to the far side where Tyler Benson will set up from the circle, trying to trick it over and looking for a rebound shot was LaChance, but the puck kind of warm, was bouncing around. LaChance back out at the blue line. Into the circle to the left of Palmer, drops it for Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer back into the zone. Craven backing him up. Stagmeyer taking the shot. Glove save by Luke Palmer. 12:16 remaining here in the second period. Jake and Joe Mackey, former Ohio prospects. All right, so we're familiar with them. We have one of those as well. Connor Mold, former Ohio prospect. We'll drop this to the right. Dan Siff for the draw. Mentor will win this one. He'll take it off the near wall, try to get it out to the point. Barbieri's going to stop it. He'll return it down behind the goal line to the right of Palmer. Ethan Bell in there, causing some chaos. Siff will end up with it as a result. Trying to feed it in the slot. Puck will go high in the air and dangling there. Finally, Siff came in. He'll backhand it. He'll keep it in the zone as Mason Darce will try to chase it down. He'll put a hit on Beckett Swinehart. Try to keep the puck loose. And Mentor now through center. Will have the puck. Joe Mackey working to the right of Jankowski. Will have it taken away by Barbieri. Mackey will go down. Barbieri trying to set it around the boards. Couldn't get all of it. And it'll head up into the netting. We'll get a clock stoppage with 11:33 remaining here in the second period. Face off to the right of Jankowski. Dan Siff for the draw for CAK. He'll get this one out to center. And Ethan Bell going to try to chase it down. And it'll be icing before he can get to it. 11:23 remaining here. Second frame. Jets 2, Cardinals 1. NFL action going on as well. The Broncos and the Bills. From Denver, Colorado. Puck drop to the right of Jankowski. They'll work behind the net. Mentor trying to send it back out. However, Jets will get it. Sebastian Dabb with some speed, working to the inside. To the right of Palmer. Takes a shot, and it's going to be redirected by Palmer to the near board. Palestrino tried to keep it in, went down to a knee. It's going to be loose, and it's going to be Mentor into the zone. Takes a shot, stopped by Jankowski. The clock will stop with a 10:56 remaining here, second period. Trying to get you some updated scores as the NFL season starts to wind down. Face off to the right of Jankowski. Out to the blue line for Mentor. They'll drop this one back deep into their own offensive zone. Work to the right of Jankowski. Deacon Johnson there. Trying to take the shot away. Going to go off the post and ricochet out to the near side. We'll get the whistle. Jankowski going to cover up the puck. 10:36 remaining here, second period. I'll give you an update here. In overtime, the Buffalo Bills trail Denver 33-30. And that in overtime being played in Denver. Face off to the right of Jankowski this time. Out to the blue line. Take a shot. Going to be redirected. And the Jets will try to vacate that out of the zone. Mentor will return it. Zach Olshafer working the puck the best he can. He'll have to chase it down as he'll have to race Lucas Black. Probably not going to win that one. Black sending it high in the air and swept out of the zone by Mentor. Waylon Slagle going to send this one all the way down to the left of Jankowski. Icing coming up against Mentor. Just over 10 minutes to play here, second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Mentor scored one here in the second period. So the Jets have some work to do to win the period because of the tournament style rules. Face off to the left of Palmer. It'll be Black and Aiden Gibson. Lucas Black sending us in the lower right corner. Nathan Andre sending it to the far side. And a big hit to the far side. And we're going to get a penalty. I don't know about that one. Tyler Benson upended Adam Stoops, but I think it was more of a collision than it was a hit. We'll have just under 10 minutes to play here, second period. As Tyler Benson will go to the box. Mentor will go to the power play. 9:59 remaining here, second period. Lucas Black trying to have a word with the official. And I think the official's heard all he wants to hear. Joe Mackey in the circle for Mentor to take the faceoff. He'll take this one against Black to the left of Jankowski. 2-1 is your score. Jets with the lead. I'll send this one out to the blue line. Mentor sending this D to D. I'll drop it down in the circle to the right of Jankowski. Back out. Shot. And it's going to go off the shoulder of Jankowski out to the far side. Craven hugging the right post along with Jankowski. Now working to the outside. Mentor will switch up at the wall here. Take a shot from the blue line. Looking for a rebound shot. Couldn't get it. And Mentor will recover to the far side. Nick Biondilillo. Send it down in the lower left corner. He'll have Craven in front of him. Craven switching around now. Trying to work that zone coverage. He'll take a shot from the blue line. It'll go right of the cage. Nathan Andre on the attempt. Two players will collide to the left of Jankowski, and the puck will be cleared. Didn't get out of the zone, though. Good effort by Mentor to keep it in. Puck loose in front of Jankowski, and it'll end up behind the net as the Jets try to get it out of the zone. Only back out to the blue line. No, another shot. Blocker side saved by Jankowski. Puck loose to the left now. They'll work from around the senior netminder for the Jets, and the puck will trickle out to center as Andre will try to set something up. He'll get this past Stagmeyer, send it to the near side. Back out to center as Hayden Valance will send it forward. He'll try to get it deep into the zone. Couldn't do it, and the puck will be cleared down the length of the ice. 35 seconds left here on the power play for Mentor. 8:31 left in the second period. Joe Mackey through center, working to the far side. He'll have Ethan Bell in front of him. Bell going to disrupt it. Puck going to go high in the air and put down by Mentor. And we're going to get a whistle. Hand pass coming up against Mentor. And the clock will stop with 8:19 left in the second period. 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Mentor Cardinals. We'll bring this one all the way back down to the Mentor zone. Jets already with a shorthanded goal earlier today against the Orange Pioneers. Compliments of Tyler Benson. Waylon Slagle for the faceoff. He'll take this one against Braden LaChance. Bell, Morrow, Barbieri out with him. Shot from the right side of Palmer. Redirected onto the far boards. Bell trying to work through three white jerseys. And finally, Mentor will clear this just outside the zone. Morrow will return it, and Mentor will have possession. Send this out to center. And try to draw past it. LaChance, though, had it. And LaChance working around the near board. Has two white jerseys in front of him. Takes a shot. Puck still loose in the front. And LaChance looking for the backhand. Couldn't get to it. Mentor will try to get this out of the zone. Slagle feeding it forward, trying to get it to Bryce Sindrick. Jets will get this one back behind the net of Palmer. Tyler Benson to the far side now. Had it for a moment. And Will Norris came in and locked it loose. Puck from the right side. Going to take a shot. Go over the head of Luke Palmer, and the net's going to come off again. They will stop the clock with 7:29 to fix that. And we'll have the offensive zone draw for the Jets to the left of Palmer. Barbieri, Morrow, Sif, Doris, and Nicely. The five Jets on the ice. As Mentor will win this one cleanly. Andre on the far side. Upper right corner. Trying to take a shot from the board, but it's going to go off a Mentor stick high in the air. Dan Sif with the attempt. Sif from the near board. Dropping it back to the blue line. Balestrino keeping it in, and it's going to hit the rafters. Excuse me, that was Barbieri. 42, not 72. And we'll get the whistle. Offensive zone draw for the Jets to the left of Palmer. Dan Sif to take this one. Doris right behind him. And again, Mentor will win this one. It'll be Nathan Andre that will take it around the boards and out to center. Sif coming in, knocking Adam Stoops off the puck, and they'll end up on the near board. Trying to get it back through center of the Jets. Mentor will return it. Barbieri will set it up from behind Jankowski. And he'll try to bank this one off the glass. However, it'll go up into the netting and almost took the head of the official off. Barbieri with a strong shot. Maybe you don't want to be in that way. All right, Jets going for a wholesale change. All five players will head to the bench. Five fresh ones. Stagmeyer, LaChance, Balestrino, Black, and Weaver. All out for Canton-Akron. He'll drop this one to the left of Jankowski. CAK will win this one. Stagmeyer going to chip this one forward. And it's going to be LaChance with some speed, trying to beat a Mentor Cardinal to a one-on-one. Puck still loose to the right side. Tried to get past Nathan Andre, and we're going to have some contact. And we'll get a whistle. Luke Palmer had to go collect his stick. And we're going to have a penalty coming up against the Mentor Cardinals. Nathan Andre will head to the box. Canton-Akron will go to the power play. 6:33 remaining here, second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Weaver, Balestrino, Stagmeyer, LaChance, and Black. All on the power play unit for Canton-Akron. He'll drop this one to the left of Palmer. Mentor will actually win this one. However, let's get some resistance, trying to get it through center. And doing good work is Jake Mackey. However, he won't be able to hold out. As LaChance will have it at center. He'll send it to Balestrino on the near side. Don Balestrino trying to work through the glass. Takes a hit, but keeps going. And then Black delivering a shot to Will Norris will knock the puck loose. It'll head all the way down to the left of Jankowski. Jankowski thought about coming out and playing it, but retreated back into the net. Shot from the blue line from the point, and Balestrino will get to it. He'll try to bring it back into the zone. Sending it through center, getting it to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer had it in the slot, lost it. The chance was there. I thought he had a chance to get it, no pun intended. As Canton-Akron will have it again. They'll have to vacate the zone. Stagmeyer into the zone, sending it D to the far side. Balestrino from the circle, trying to feed it to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer feeding it back out to Black. Black takes a shot. It's going to go off the pad of Jake Mackey. And LaChance from the near board now, lower right corner to the left of Palmer. Is Palmer going to work left to right? Back out to the point. It's going to head right past Balestrino. Down ice. Jankowski will come out and play it. He'll set it up for Don Balestrino. Back out to Weaver at center. Stagmeyer right next to him. He'll feed it forward to Braden LaChance. And CAK offsides with 32 seconds left on the man advantage. 5:05 left here, second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Craven, Pryor, Dara, Sif, and Bell. Draw just outside the Jets' offensive zone. Sif for the draw. Craven working from the far side now. Backhand this one deep into the Jets' offensive zone. Dan Sif trying to get in the lower right corner to get to it. They'll set up the power play unit. 20 seconds left. They'll head past Pryor and down the ice. That will take some time off as we hit the 12-second mark left here on the power play. Dan Sif trying to get into the zone. He'll go down. Recovered by Pryor. Pryor taking a shot, and he'll put it right into the chest of Luke Palmer. 3 seconds left on the Canton-Akron power play. 4:37 left, second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Face off to come to the left of Palmer. Benson dabbed nicely. Craven and Pryor for the final 3 seconds of the power play. Mentor will win this one. They'll clear it down ice, and that will put us back to 5-on-5 with 4:28 remaining in the second period. Tyler Benson from center, trying to work around a couple of white jerseys and gets it into the zone from the far side, right side of Palmer, looking for somebody in the slot. Nobody there. Dab going to go down, blow a tire. Craven going to take a shot, and it's going to be a pad save by Palmer. Back down to the upper right corner. Benson looking for somebody in the slot. Nobody there. Mentor will pick it up. And Canton-Akron trying to work something in it right down Broadway. Couldn't get to it prior. Heading back to get it. He'll send it over to Craven on the near side. Craven going to feed this one to nicely out in the neutral zone. Mentor sending 3 white jerseys in to help out. And Canton-Akron will come out with it. Sebastian Dab from the far side, right side of Palmer, working to the inside, takes a shot. And again, high over the net. Dab going to be pushed into the net. And it's going to knock it off its moorings with 3:38 left in the second period. So we'll reset the net. Craven nicely. Pryor, all remaining on the ice. Dab will head to the bench, maybe a little bit of a breather. Actually, we'll have it changed now. LaChance, Black, Stagmeyer, Craven, and Pryor. CAK will win this one. Black trying to spin around to send this one right in front of Palmer. Didn't have much on it. Off the glass now to the far side. Craven off to chase this now. Pryor help him. Stagmeyer into the zone with the puck. He'll get this one deep behind Palmer. LaChance coming in the lower right corner. And a shot on goal, and it's a score for the Canton-Akron Jets. 3:09 of the second period. Ollie Stagmeyer gets his second goal of the day, of the game. And a very quiet crowd here on rink number 2. Stagmeyer put one up in the first period as well as the second period. Dilly getting a little excited, getting a head start. Officials will let that one go. And Canton-Akron will win this one down, pushing it back into the offensive zone on the near board, right to our right. Chavold with the attempted shot, fanned on it. Got a second attempt and couldn't connect on it. From the far side, Mentor now one-on-one. Into the zone. Didn't develop for him. They will have to hold up and send this back out to the blue line. Down in the lower left corner now for the Cardinals. Jets trying to reach in to shake this one loose. They will. And back out to center. Wyatt Dilly through center. Far side. He's going to have Chavold to his right. Chavold in the slot, waiting for the pass. Took a sharp angle shot. Dilly couldn't get it. Rebound shot taken by Sebastian Dabb. It'll go high over the right side. As the puck still loose. As Mentor will work it down behind the net. Nathan Andre, again, sending it to the far side. Andre to the left of Palmer, trying to get it out here. He'll get some harassment from Dabb, but he'll actually get it out. And it looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty coming up against Canton-Akron. 1:50 left here, second period. We'll have a nice cut between the second and third period as the Jets touch up. And we will get the penalty announcement as the door opens for Canton-Akron. Sebastian Dabb will head to the box. Checking from behind will be the call. And the Canton-Akron Jets will go to the penalty kill. Draw to come to the left of Brent Jankowski. Lucas Black for the draw for Canton-Akron. Canton-Akron will win, or excuse me, Mentor will win this one. Valance sending it around the boards. It'll be fed back out to center. Black now into the zone. Has LaChance with them. Try to feed it over, but it's going to go off the stick of Andre. And then Mentor taking it back the other way. Jake Mackey working from the right side of Jankowski. He'll send it around the boards to the far side. Black the only one there. He'll try to pitchfork it out. He'll get it out to center, and it'll be cleared by Canton-Akron. Pryor tried to get it out, but he's going to be back-checked by Mackey. Puck will slide across the vision of Jankowski, but back out to center. LaChance into the zone, takes a shot, and it trickles out in front of Palmer, and men are going back the other way now. Jake Mackey into the zone. He'll have two blue jerseys in front of him. Kind of a reverse thing. It's supposed to be Mentor on the power play, but it's been Canton-Akron with the momentum. Weaver working from behind Jankowski. He'll send this around the boards, try to get it out to Black. Puck will trickle out to center. LaChance, one-on-one, working to the inside. He'll get tripped up, and no call. LaChance looking around for something, but he won't get it. Puck still loose at center. 45 seconds left on the man advantage for Mentor. 30 seconds left in the period. The puck will be redirected back down to the right of Luke Palmer. Andre had it. Stagmeyer stepped in there, couldn't snag it up. It'll be Andre. He'll take the shot. It'll be a glove save by Brent Jankowski, and the clock will stop with 10.7 seconds left in the second period. 22 seconds left on the Cardinals power play. There'll be a nice cut between the second and third period. So we'll have a brief intermission here as we just hit about the 8:30 mark here in Columbus. Mentor will win this one. Take a shot from the point. Puck loose. Looking for the rebound shot. Stopped by Jankowski. Beautiful recovery working left to right in the net. And we will get the buzzer for the end of the second period. Brent Jankowski showing some cat-like moves. And the Jets will go into the intermission with a 3-1 lead. We'll step aside for a timeout. We come back. We'll give you a couple of the numbers We'll get you ready for third period action here at the Chiller North Ice Arena in Lewis Center, Ohio. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One network.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC, find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem Sports Talk is on the iMedia One Network. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast.
You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Ice cut time here at Chiller North. Jets take a 3-1 lead into the intermission. Scoring went like this. It would be CAK getting on the board. Sebastian Dabb getting the helper from Thor Schavold. Get the Jets on the board with 6:07 left in the first period. Ollie Stagmeyer would add one with 4:44 left in the first period. 2-0 would be the lead going into the second frame. 51 seconds into the second period, it would be Swinehart finding the back of the net for Mentor. He would cut the CAK lead to 2-1. With 3:09 left in the second period, Stagmeyer would get his second goal of the day on the feed from Braden LaChance. That would give the Jets the 3-1 lead. Penalty still an issue for Canton-Akron. Pryor headed to the box for slashing. Benson for checking from behind, and Dabb also for checking from behind. So 6 minutes in penalties. Although coming earlier in the game, as Canton-Akron in the earlier game struggled in that third period, had to play the man advantage several times. NFL action still going on tonight. Try to keep you up to date on some of the scores as the Bills and the Denver Broncos were in overtime. Last we checked, see if we can get an update on them as they compete in the divisional playoffs. 4:44 left in overtime. We're being told Denver leads Buffalo 33-30. Of course, that game cannot end in a tie. And then coming up tonight, San Francisco will travel to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then tomorrow, Houston will take on New England, and the Rams will take on Chicago on Sunday. As the NFL season starts to wind down, we head towards Super Bowl season here. Of course, will not be in the Cleveland area. We will not be participating this year. We'll step aside for another timeout. When we come back, third period action from the Chiller North Ice Arena here in Columbus. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Watch this. Let's face it. What a time to be making a hockey show.
Nice. Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped.
Let them know what they're in for here.
Here we are.
How scared are you guys? How scared are you?
What keeps you motivated?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC. Find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net, score!
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today. Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
Think back to the beginning. That first game. That first jersey. That first moment when you knew you'd found your place. What you wear today started with a feeling. A feeling that changed everything. NHL Shop, a Fanatics experience.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit TAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem Sports Talk is on the iMedia One Network, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast.
Intermission time. Here's both teams make their way back to the doors as they wait for the officials to get on the ice. Take a look at some scores from around the USHL. The Youngstown Phantoms and Muskegon, they are all tied up at 4 with 1:55 left in the third period. Phantoms had a lead, 2-1 lead last night. Okay, correction. It was 1-1 with 43 seconds left in the game. Muskegon would score 2 goals and get the 3-1 win over the Phantoms. The game went from the Cavelli Center, and they are now back up in Muskegon for a 2-game series tonight and tomorrow. Phantoms looking to pull this one out. Again, tied at 4, approaching the end of the third period. End of the second period, Green Bay Gamblers and Team USA are all tied up at 4. And Fargo, the Lincoln Stars trail the Forest by a score of 3-2. That with 4:38 left in the second period. Sioux City Musketeers, they have a 3-1 lead over the Sioux Falls Stampede. That with 45 seconds left in the second period. The Butte Fighting Saints shutting out Des Moines 4-0. That at the end of the second frame. Tri-City Storm, they lead the Omaha Lancers 1-0 after 2. And the Chicago Steel Madison are scoreless after the first period. In Cedar Rapids, the Rough Riders and the Waterloo Blackhawks, they too are scoreless. Youngstown Phantoms will be back at the Cavelli Center next Friday and Saturdays. They will take on the National Team Developmental Program U17 team. That will be on Friday and Saturday. 7:05 puck drop on Friday, 6:05 on Saturday. Great seats still available. Call 330-747-PUCK, 747-7825. Canton-Akron making their way back to the ice. Mentor will join them here shortly. 11 seconds left on the man advantage for Canton-Akron. They lead by a score of 3-1. Craven, LaChance, Pryor, Black will be the penalty kill unit for CAK. LaChance will win this one. He'll send it down ice in the upper left corner as we get the third period underway. And as the Mentor power play expires, Nathan Andre will try to set this one up from his own defensive zone, send it to the far side, try to get it out of the zone, but ran into Tyler Benson. We're back to 5-on-5, shot from the blue line by Lucas Black. It'll go wide. Onto the near board now is LaChance. Try to reach in to grab it. Mentor will maintain possession, though, as the Cardinals had it. Craven, though, going to intercept it at center. Try to get it deep. Couldn't get it too far as Andre was right there. Tyler Benson harassed him, though. Puck still loose in the Jets' offensive zone. Lucas Black trying to keep it in. Mentor now on the rush, going left to right. Out to the right side of Jankowski. Jack Pryor not giving up any room there. Lucas Black coming in, delivering a pop. And the puck will come loose from the blue line. From the point, they'll take a shot and go wide right of Jankowski. LaChance into the zone now to the left of Palmer, trying to work it around, looking for Tyler Benson. Benson set up there, couldn't connect on the pass. Didn't see it, and Mentor trying to reach in and steal that one. They'll get it on the turnover in the Jets' offensive zone and back through center. Barbieri reaching in there. He'll knock it. The Cardinal player off the puck is Doris. Trying to get through center. And it was back checked by Jake Mackey. CAK into the zone, working to the inside. Doris trying to get a shot off, but he'll take this one behind the net. It'll head out to the far side where Adam Stoops will battle for it for Mentor. It'll come out. CAK will get it. Morrow taking the shot. Pad save by Palmer. Puck now trickling around the back of the net where Dan Siff will try to get it out to his player. Morrow taking a one-timer, and it's going to go off of a Mentor player into the upper left corner to the left of Palmer. Back out to Morrow. Morrow taking a second shot. Blocker side save this time by Luke Palmer. Morrow trying for a third shot. It won't go very far. It'll go off the shin guard of a Mentor player and head all the way down. Icing coming up against CAK. 12:50 remaining here, third period. Jets with a 3-1 lead. We're back to 5-on-5. Offensive zone draw for the Jets to come to the right of Palmer. Deacon Johnson for the draw. Metro will win this one again. Andre sent it to the far side. Chivoldo stepping in, trying to redirect it. He'll be tied up against the board from the point. Going to take a shot, but again, going to go off of a Mentor player. Barbieri with the attempt. One off the shin guard of Aiden Gibson. And they'll tie this one up. Puck will come loose. Chivoldo now from the far side. Left to Palmer. Trying to work around the back of the net. Wyatt Dilly in the slot waiting. Trying to redirect it, but it'll end up in the lower left corner. Mentor trying to clear it out of the zone. They'll get it out to center. Aiden Gibson going to send this one deep into the Jets zone to the right of Jankowski. CAK, though, trying to sweep this one out. They'll get it out to center where Andre will send it right back in. Barbieri, though, try to send it forward, try to hit Deacon Johnson on the pass. And I believe we got a delayed penalty coming up. And we'll get a whistle. Something on the backside of the play. Okay, no penalty on that. Not sure what he was trying to call. Okay, nonetheless, we'll stay 5-on-5. Puck will be now dropped to the left of Jankowski. LaChance will take this one against Slagle. Official trying to back everybody out of the circle. They'll drop this one. It'll end up in the lower right corner. CAK will win this one, and Weaver will send it around to the far board. So Stagmeyer will set up LaChance. 2-on-1 developing. LaChance with Benson. Benson with the pass. Couldn't connect on it cleanly. Working from the outside. Stagmeyer takes a shot, and it's going to be shot over the crossbar into the netting. And a fantastic look for CAK, but couldn't finish. And the clock will stop with 11:34 remaining in the game. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Draw to come to the right of Palmer. Stagmeyer taking it for CAK. Mentor sending it to the far side. They'll work through center. Balestrino defensively there in front. He'll take away the path of Matthew Perdue. On the near side, Stagmeyer reaching in, working from the right side of Jankowski, and almost swept out by Balestrino. Jankowski jumped on top of it. A little miscommunication there. A little scary, actually. Word one of those were going to put it in their own net, but nonetheless, Brent Jankowski taking care of that. And the clock will stop with 11:17 remaining. Here in the third period. Dan Siff to take the face-off. Joe Mackey will take it for Mentor. Weaver sending this to the far side. Balestrino there as well as Ethan Bell. Bell trying to send it out of the zone, but couldn't get it past. I believe that's going to be Joe Mackey. Mentor likes to wear their jerseys down behind their pads. Hard to see their numbers. And the puck will go all the way down to the other end of the ice. Icing coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. They'll bring this one back to our right. As we started the third period, Jankowski is in the net to our right. Luke Palmer to our left. Mentor will be moving left to right. Canton-Akron right to left, hopefully. As Dan Siff will take the face-off against Joe Mackey. Mackey will win this one cleanly, out to the point. Try to take a shot. Try to get it through traffic. It'll go trickle wide right of Jankowski. Balestrino coming in, putting a pop in the upper right corner. Giving Bell an opportunity to get to the puck. Bell try to sweep it out. And then Jankowski will have to step in to clear it from the slot. Weaver backhanding it out of the zone. Mentor will have to clear, and it'll be Dan Siff with the puck out to the far side. He'll work past a couple of Mentor defenders, spin around, and he'll turn the puck over. As nicely coming in, we'll bank this one off the boards. And Mentor will send this one down ice. Jack Pryor going D to Weaver. Weaver banking this one off the board, setting it up for Ethan Bell. Bell into the zone with some speed. Two white jerseys in front of him. Tried to bull his way past there, but lost the puck. Nicely coming in to back him up. And Mentor will send this one all the way down. I should be icing coming up against the Cardinals. And indeed it will be. Clock will stop with just a hair over 10 minutes to play here in the game. Jets 3, Cardinals 1. Craven, Pryor, Dab, Chavold, all out for CAK. Shot off the face-off now as Pryor comes in and tries to get a sharp angle shot in there. Mentor will intercept that and send it back out to center. To the neutral zone are the Cardinals from the far side. They'll try to take a shot from the far board, but easily pushed away by Jankowski. Chavold in the lower right corner now, trying to send this one around the boards. Actually, he'll spin this one around out to the point. Andre will send this back down into the corner to the far side, where he will only find blue jerseys. Deacon Johnson there. Now 2 Cardinals moving in to help out. From the top of the slot, blocker side save by Jankowski. Hayden Valance with the shot. Another shot from the point by Beckett Swinehurts, redirected to the near board. Craven will send this one high in the air. It's going to be gloved down by Chavold. He'll be sandwiched by 2 white jerseys. And Craven trying to poke it out. Finally getting it out of the zone, and he'll send it out to the neutral zone for Mentor, where Beckett Swinehart will try to set it up. He'll be harassed by Deacon Johnson and for Chavold. Craven trying to send it back down there. Chavold holding on to it. And now Sebastian Dabb going to send this one deep into the Jets offensive zone. 8:42 left here in the game. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Puck down to lower right corner. Craven bringing it around, chased down by Matthew Purdue. Out to the far side, out to center. And a big collision as Lucas Black laid a hit on Beckett Swinehart. Craven from behind the net now, trying to chip this one forward. He'll try to get it out to Stagmeyer. Swinehart going to go take a seat and reconsider his life decisions. As the puck now going to go wide left of the cage of Jankowski, set up from behind. The senior netminder back out to the far side. Stagmeyer trying to bank this one off the board, get it out to center. It'll be gloved down by by Mentor. Tyler Benson stepping in to put some pressure on. Mentor sending it across ice. Jack Pryor there reached in for it. He and Joe Mackey will go down as Craven will bank this one off the board through center. Tried to get it out to Tyler Benson. Benson still fighting for it. Trying to get it from Will Norris. And the puck will end up in the bench of the Mentor Cardinals. We'll get a whistle with 7:38 remaining here in the game. Jets 3, Cardinals 1. Sif Morrow, Barbieri, Nicely, and Doris for Canton-Akron. Face off to come at center. Mentor had it initially as Morrow will step in and redirect it back to the Mentor defensive zone. Back into the zone for Mentor, working around, trying to get around Jankowski, but Barbieri taking the path away. And Jankowski able to push that puck away back out to center now is Norris. Trying to send it across ice, but Dan Siff there. Siff, the sophomore out of CBCA, gets it to Nicely. Nicely takes a shot, going to be wide right of the cage, sent to the far side. Mason Doris trying to get through 2 or 3 white jerseys. Will lose the puck and will end up behind the net of Palmer. Mentor. Now out to center, trying to work into the zone. Max Morrow in the way. He'll take the angle from him. And Joe Mackey will have to retreat. And we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a hold. Coming up against Canton-Akron. Mentor will go to the power play. Question is, who they send into the box? Nobody's volunteering. The official being emphatic, it was a hold. And now they're talking to head coach Sean Houston. It's going to be Max Morrow headed to the box. John Evans trying to explain him. You got to go to the box. 6:45 remaining here in the game. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Mentor on the power play. Some discussion here for whatever reason. NFL update in Denver. The Broncos, they get a 33-30 overtime win over the Buffalo Bills. They move on in the playoffs. Buffalo season comes to an end. Try to get you an update from the USHL as Youngstown and Muskegon, they head to overtime, tied at 4. Youngstown 25, 8-2, and 1. Muskegon 24-10. And Youngstown this week was number 1 in the East. Green Bay and Team USA, they are tied up at 4 with 16 minutes left in the third period. After 2, Lincoln and Fargo, they are tied at 3. Sioux City with a 3-1 lead over Sioux Falls going into the third period. Dubuque still with a 4-0 lead over Des Moines. Tri-City leads Omaha 1-0. Chicago and Madison are scoreless, as are Waterloo and Cedar Rapids. Face-off to come to the right of Jankowski. Lucas Black for the face-off. He'll clear this one all the way down to the other end, to the left of Palmer. 6:35 left here in the game. Menor trying to clear it back out to center. Get it out to Nick Biondilillo. We'll send this one forward. Through center, we get to Mackey. Mackey, cross ice. And back to the near side. Biondilillo will go down on his back. No call. And LaChance will clear this one down the boards. There'll be 1:25 left on the power play for Menor. 6:07 left in the game. Cardinals from behind the net trying to set something up. They'll bring this through the neutral zone. Black on the angle, trying to take the puck away from Joe Mackey. And it'll be redirected by Weaver. And will settle down behind the net of Luke Palmer. Less than a minute on the man advantage for Menor. Black coming in, putting a shot, knocking the puck loose in the Menor zone, but the Cardinals will maintain possession. They'll head down to the far side and through center. LaChance try to take the angle, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. Black delivering a shot on Joe Mackey. We'll see what the actual call is. And it's going to be a kneeing against Lucas Black. He'll head to the box. And it will be 5-on-3 for the next 42 seconds. Pryor, Weaver, and LaChance at the 3 out on the ice for Canton-Akron. So it'll be 5-on-3 for 42 seconds. And then for the minute 18, it'll be 5-on-4. Menor with the man advantage. Cardinals will win this one. They'll set it up at the blue line. Send it down to the circle to the right of Jankowski. LaChance in the front. They'll send it to the near side. Try to get it over to Biondilillo. From the blue line, they'll send it D to D. Try to take the shot. It's going to go off the post and redirect it out to center. Hayden Valance will gather it up at center. He'll drop this one for Andre. Andre back into the zone. Trying to work past Gage Weaver. He'll retreat and send it back out to the blue line. And Menor will reset their power play unit. Shot from the circle to the left of Jankowski. Pushed away by Jankowski. And the puck now settling in the circle to the left of Jankowski. Nobody around but Weaver. Weaver looking for a path to clear this. And he will try to get it out to the blue line, and it was set down by Mentor. And a shot from the top of the circle. And Valance had his shot stolen by Jankowski. Glove save. We'll have 4.5 minutes left in the game. 1:03 left on the man advantage for Menor. We're back to 5-on-4. As Lucas Black sits in the box. Stagmeyer taking the face off for CAK to the left of Jankowski. Valance will sweep this one around in the lower right corner. Jake Mackey with the puck. They'll work to the left of Jankowski. Craven there defensively, though. Going to break this one up. Craven going to bank this one off the board and out to center. It'll trickle into the Mentor defensive zone. Tyler Benson there. Ollie Stagmeyer reaching. Almost had an opportunity for a shorthanded goal. 5-on-4 here for the next 35 seconds. 4:02 remaining in the game. Tyler Benson taking away a pass. Shot on net. Blocker side saved by Jankowski. CAK will sweep this one out. It'll go the length of the ice, where Palmer will set it down for Nathan Andre to set up the Mentor power play unit. 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Cardinals. Stagmeyer to the far side, stepping in, being a pest. He'll finally get this loose as Joe Mackey from the right side of Jankowski works to the inside, and a secondary shot stopped by Jankowski. Brett Jankowski working from right to left. And Mentor working this behind the net, lower right corner. And contact here as Lucas Black comes out of the box. Shot from the right side of Jankowski. It'll go across his face into the lower right corner. And we're going to have another penalty coming up against CAK. Hooking going to be the call. And Jack Barbieri will head to the box with 3:06 left in the third period. Penalties creeping up on Canton-Akron here in these third periods. Lucas Black to take the face off to the left of Jankowski. LaChance, Pryor, and Weaver joining him. Lucas Black poking this one out of the zone. And we're going to have an offside call against Mentor. With 3 minutes even left here, third period. 1:54 left on the Mentor power play. We'll drop this one just outside the Jets' defensive zone. Gibson and LaChance for the draw. Mentor will win this one cleanly. They'll drift this one back near their own defensive zone, try to set it up. Braden LaChance giving some resistance. Weaver going to intercept the pass. Pryor had it for a second and almost had it knocked off his stick by Bryce Cindric. Cindric being sneaky, almost slid one in right to the left of Jankowski. And now we'll have the draw to the left of the CAK netminder. Black back in the circle. Aiden Gibson for the draw. Mentor will win this one. Cindric will send this one back out to the point, and he'll get it back down behind the goal line. Weaver there. They'll send it back out to the point again. A shot and swept away by Jankowski. From the far side, Adam Stoops working around the net. Looking for an option. Reached in, tried to get it to Gibson to the left of the net. Back out to the point, and it's going to be miscommunication as Zach Allshafer is going to go down. The puck will head right down towards Palmer, and he will stop this one. The clock will stop with 2:14 remaining in the game, 1:08 remaining on the power play. And Canton-Akron will make a switch here. Stagmeyer, Benson, Pryor, and Weaver will try to kill off this penalty. Face off to the right of Palmer. Stagmeyer into the circle for CAK. Puck will trickle out. Here's Mentor with some speed now. We'll try to get through the zone. Joe Mackey from the right side of Jankowski, working down towards the goal line. Stagmeyer there as well. Shot from the blue line, and it's going to be caught. Catcher style by Jankowski. Nathan Andre with a little bit of speed on that. We'll have a defensive change for Canton-Akron. Pryor and Weaver will head to the bench. Morrow and Craven will come out to see if they can finish off the last 55 seconds of this Cardinal power play from behind the net of Jankowski. They'll work left to right. Craven there as well. Sending it back out to the far point. Andre trying to take a shot, and it's going to be stopped by Jankowski. He'll give the puck to the official. 41 seconds remaining on the power play, 1:47 remaining in the game. 3-1 is your lead for the Jets. Tyler Benson to take the face off to the right of Jankowski. Mentor will win this one. They'll work behind the bench, behind the net of Jankowski. They'll work to the far side now. Brett's right. Trying to sneak it around. And it's going to go in. Mentor gets the goal. 28 seconds left on the power play. 1:34 left in the game. We have a 3-2 game. Jets with the lead. Jets holding them off as long as they could. And we're back to 5-on-5. Bell, Weaver, Black, LaChance, and Pryor. We'll come in and try to finish this one off. Mentor with a little bit of momentum. Braden LaChance taking the face off against Mackey. Black and Bell on the wings as the puck will sail down into the Jets offensive zone. And back out to the point. Pryor sending it down deep again. Ethan Bell sending it to the near side, to the right of Palmer. Trying to work it around the back of the net, and Mentor trying to clear it out. Couldn't get it all the way out. Second attempt. They'll get it all the way down. Now as it'll go to the left of Jankowski. Jankowski was looking for an icing. Didn't get it. Puck pushed away, and Black will send this one up into the CAK bench. 1 minute even left in this game. Jets with a 3-2 lead. We'll replace the forwards here as Benson and Stagmeyer will come in. Face off to the right of Jankowski, and it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Jets. Shot off the face-off, stopped by Jankowski, redirected to the near board. Stagmeyer going to clear it out the center. And Valance try to send it back down into the zone. CAK going to clear this one back out. Stagmeyer tried to feed it forward to Tyler Benson. He didn't see it coming. And Mackey had the puck. And we'll send it back for Mentor to reset. 38 seconds left here in the game. Jets with a 3-2 lead. On the blue line. Andre will keep it in, but now Jets with some speed. Pryor from the far side has Tyler Benson to his left. Takes a shot. Going to go over the left shoulder, or the left side of the net. Jets keeping it into the zone. And Mentor feeding it to the near board. 16 seconds left in the game. CAK with a 3-2 lead. 10 seconds left as the puck will trickle down towards the Jets offensive zone. Dab there, trying to keep it in. 5 seconds left in the game. And Tyler Benson takes the last shot, and it's going to go off a Mentor player. And after 3, the Jets get the 3-2 win over the Mentor Cardinals. Jets go 2-0 on the day. We'll see how the standings are going to go here. Again, this is kind of 3 mini games, and everything's based on points within the period. So we'll have to wait till later to see what the schedule will be tomorrow for the Canton-Akron Jets and the Mentor Cardinals. But nonetheless, the Jets get the 3-2 win over the Mentor Cardinals. We'll step aside for a timeout when we come back. We will wrap it up here from the Children North Ice Rink in Lewis Center, Ohio. You were listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio at City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532. Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Back here as we wrap up game number 2 of the day here. Canton-Akron gets a 3-2 win over the Mentor Cardinals. Take a look at the scoring recap. All started with Sebastian Dab. Would bury one with the assist from Thor Schiavone. They would take a 1-0 lead. That with 6:07 left in the first period. With 4:44 left in the first frame, Ollie Stagmeyer would bury one as well to give the Jets the 2-0 lead. After a series of penalties, we'd go to the second period. Stagmeyer would get his second goal of the day on the feed from Braden LaChance. And that would come with 3:09 left. Jake Mackey would get the goal for Mentor with the assist from his brother Joe Mackey. And that would cut the lead to 3-2. With 6:33 left in the third period, Andre would find the back of the net for Mentor. That would cut the Canton-Akron lead down. But it would be Canton-Akron getting the win ultimately in the end by a score of 3-2. Mentor with 27 shots on goal. Canton-Akron with 23. Brent Jankowski would stop 25 out of 27. And Luke Palmer would stop 20 out of 23. Canton-Akron was 0 for 1 on the power play. Mentor 1 for 5. And again, Canton-Akron giving the opponents an opportunity. 1 out of 5 today. Earlier game, they were 1 for 7. So Canton-Akron gonna have to clean that up in the third period. Jets will be back in action tomorrow. However, we will wait for a schedule. We'll put that back out on the iMedia One Network app as we get ready to round the Pioneer Classic tournament here in Columbus down for this year. And right now, Canton-Akron kind of in the middle here. So we assume that the Miami Junior Redhawks will move on tomorrow to play maybe in a championship. But again, we'll try to figure out the numbers and get them out to you as soon as possible. So for Caitlin Mold, I'm Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us all day long here at the Chiller North Ice Arena in Lewis Center, Ohio. Your score one last time, the Canton-Akron Jets, they get the 3-2 win over the Mentor Cardinals. We will see you back here tomorrow on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One Network.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of Western Reserve Radio. And we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Auto and save with Progressive and protect the things that make sense to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms and conditions.
Your favorite VSiN shows and personalities are now available to download as podcasts. Catch every hour of our live broadcast with VSiN Best Bets, or find your go-to show and download it directly. Get instant reactions to last night's games, sharp analysis on today's biggest matchups, and everything in between. Whether you're commuting, working out, or just catching up, VSiN lets you take the action with you wherever and whenever you want. Search VSiN on your favorite podcast platform and get in on the action with VSiN, the sports betting network.
Welcome back to Ready, Set, Bet with Matt Brown and Mike Samage on VSiN, the sports betting network.
Interesting play call for Seattle, close to midfield, Mike. They were 3rd and 2, injured oblique, and decided to go for the shot play when they were kind of just moving it at will. I've never coached in the NFL, so it's very easy for me to second guess these dudes, but it just, I don't get making it harder on yourself. Just seems, I know it's boring. It's probably not, it's not fun. So you're standing over there and you got your play sheet, right? And you just keep hitting the ones that are like supposed to get you 5 yards. And you're just like, you know, you're like, it sucks because you're just like, I really want to go to these ones down here that are a different color. And like, and like, you get it, you know, like you get there and it's like third and you do that. And instead you just pick up the first and you keep just put them out of their misery. And instead they punt it back. And so 49ers, it will be deep in their own territory, but it is, you know, it's now they could get it to a 1-score game.
Yeah, they're going to have the ball at the 4-yard line. So their own 4-yard line here to start this drive. A nice punt, which went out of bounds. So Seattle is going to have San Francisco backed up to their goal line here to kick this off. See if Seattle can get another defensive score here. Maybe get that Purdy pick we've been waiting for here in the first half. But that was a good possession there from San Francisco. They had to get off the field. I kind of agree with you. Look, it's not fun when you're playing Tecmo Bowl and you just hit run left, run right, run left, run right. Just go back and forth and try and run the football down the field. Seattle seems like they have the ability to go down the field with runs and short passes. They had Shaheed man-to-man after moving him across the formation, took the shot deep. Darnold overthrew him, threw the ball inside instead of outside.
We got breaking news here, buddy. Sean Payton takes the podium. Bo Nix broke a bone in his ankle, and he is out for the remainder of the playoff. In the I guess like at the one of the last plays in overtime, fracture in his ankle, and he is out. So you can this changes the futures market. Like whoever wins whoever wins Patriots and Texans is a massive favorite now. If you can still get in on them for Super Bowl or AFC.
Right now, conference winner is down. Super Bowl is up.
Super Bowl's up.
Super Bowl is up. Patriots 5-1, Texans 7-1, Broncos 5-1. So they did price it in because the Broncos should be a shorter price than both the Texans and the Patriots. Seattle plus 165, Rams 3.5-1, Bears 18-1. If you want the Niners, you can get 60-1 right now. Oh man, if you like the Pats tomorrow, 5-1 on the Pats.
Yeah.
Like that's a play. If you like the Pats.
No. I'm betting it right now if I can find it. I like the Patriots to win, and then it's yes.
So that means that we are going to have Jarrett Stidham as our starting quarterback next week for the Denver Broncos. He is number 2 on the depth chart there. If Bo Nix as Matt just mentioned, Bo Nix broke an ankle there, or broke a bone in his ankle in overtime. I fascinated to see what play that was because he kneeled it out on that last play. I'd be very interested to see when this injury happened, if it was the throw before, a couple throws before, or on that last play there. But without a Bo Nix, it's going to be Jarrett Stidham who's going to start the AFC title game in Denver for a shot to go to the Super Bowl. That wildly adjusts the handicap there. They also had Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant who got injured in that game. We'll have to see if they're going to be back for it. But a huge loss for the Denver Broncos. They're losing Bo Nix to a season-ending broken bone in his ankle during the overtime period against Buffalo. Wow. Huge difference there. Like we said, updated Super Bowl odds. Seattle now your favorite, sitting at plus 165. The Rams 3.5-1. The Patriots 5-1. The Broncos 5-1. The Texans 7-1. The Bears 18-1. And the Niners, who are currently down 17-3 to the Seahawks in the second quarter, sitting at 60-1. If you like the Patriots or the Texans, that's the play to me. If you like either of them on the money line tomorrow, you go in, you say, throw in a bet for those two teams because it's highly likely they represent the AFC now. What do you think?
Well, Mike, this is what
get it.
What about this? Now, and I mean, you probably liked them anyway, but like, isn't this a Rams or Seahawks Super Bowl bet right now? Like because
I'm trying to find NFC versus AFC line.
Yeah,
if you can get NFC minus less than a field goal,
because you're going to like them. Because you're going to like them over Patriots, Texans, or you're going to like them regardless.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I mean, I would play Rams plus 350 if I was making any bet right now, because I think the Rams win tomorrow. I think they're going to be able to beat Chicago, and I think the Rams are better than the Seahawks. We've seen them play twice. I think the Rams are the better football team. So that would be my route to take here if I was going to do anything. But I do. If you like one of the AFC teams, if you like the Pats, you like the Texans, those prices are a lot more attractive. Knowing that I'm not going to say you have a free square against Denver, but it's a lot easier path now going through Denver, considering you're not going to have Bo Nix out there.
This is, oh my, what a disaster.
Yeah.
I cannot find futures markets. This is destroying my soul right now.
That is. I mean,
wild. I actually have Rams futures already, so I only need the Seahawks. I just need to cover myself with the Seahawks.
This is breaking as well, but not nearly as important. Rashid Shaheed, his kick return for a touchdown registered on the seismograph as a earthquake in Seattle. So apparently that stadium was officially rocking for that one.
So where do you see that? You don't see this up anywhere, huh? Did it get pulled down at this point?
I see it on DraftKings right now. You're looking for the futures market, right?
Okay, so Caesars will give me plus
Caesars
190.
Would be the one I would check.
Yeah, Caesars will give me plus 190 on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. That is not.
I mean, if you already have the Rams, I wouldn't add the Seahawks.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah. So I like, if you have a Rams position, I think you're feeling good about it. You don't really want to add. If you don't have an AFC position and you're not in love with the Rams or the Seahawks, I think that this is an opportunity to go ahead and take the team that you like tomorrow to go to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think that this is, I guess I just take the Patriots 5-1.
And then you hope that you have Patriots Rams, right?
Yeah.
Then you're good to go.
Because I think we're pretty confident that whoever makes it through is going to beat the Broncos with Jared Stidham. We saw this defense with some cracks today. I mean, there was cracks in that defense.
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots are going to be able to move the football against them, and I don't see how Denver's moving it against Houston with Jared Stidham.
And
that's going to be a problem.
And you probably get Nico Collins back.
Yes,
if you're the Texans.
So I think the Texans are either team is going to be a meaningful favorite against Denver. I'll put it that way, right? We're talking like I would bet the Patriots are going to be 6.5, 7. I would say that Houston probably going to be around 4.5, 5, somewhere in that range. Patriots actually might be 7.5 with Stidham. I'd have to run the numbers, but either way, you're going to see a meaningful favorite there on the road.
I didn't do that. It was definitely just it was everyone doing it went to 450 on the Patriots for the Super Bowl.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Still sitting at 5-1 if you want it over on DraftKings. Quick update here on the game. The San Francisco 49ers have gotten out of the shadow of their own end zone and now have a first down on the Seattle side of the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Seattle 42-yard line when we return here. 6:03 left in the second quarter. But this is a big drive here for Seattle. Tunjas already 59 yards receiving, Purdy over 100 passing. But if San Francisco can get on the board again, if they can get in the end zone, make this a one-score game, all of a sudden this is a very different football game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I've never coached one single down in the NFL. You were running it good. The short passing game was working very well for you as well. 3rd and 2 at midfield, and you decide to go 45 yards down the field with a dude with a broken oblique. I just, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I think you get bored. You're standing over there and you hadn't called the bottom of the sheet yet, and you're just like, I got to call the bottom of the sheet.
They had a 3rd and 1 on the first drive, or on the drive where they kicked the field goal, and they ran it with Charbonnet and lost 4. I wonder if that was in the back of the mind. Like, we don't want to just run it into the line again. We want to make sure that we have some variance on those plays, right? Like in poker, you can't just bluff at the exact same spots, just c-bet every time. You've got to make sure that you keep your opponents off guard. Maybe that's the idea, to keep them off guard there, but I don't think you need to have the shot play there. You could run a 6-yard reception, right? You don't have to go for the gusto. You just want to move the sticks there.
The other thing for us to remind people here in this game that we are going to get 49. I mean, look, 6 minutes left in the second quarter. They have the ball, and they get the ball after half, Mike. I mean, so this is, again, they can get any sort of points here at all and at least use some of the time off of the clock. They will get the ball back after half, and this went off at 7. So, I mean, if you're holding a 49ers 7 ticket right now, what looked to be really, really, really dire, not so bad right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you can get right back into it here. The two big plays on this, both to Tunjas, a 15-yard and 16-yard reception on back-to-back plays to really get them moving here. So far this drive, 6 plays, 53 yards, 4:09 off the clock. So again, taking quite a few plays to move the football, but they are moving the football, which is the important part here, especially if you're a Niners backer.
1st and 10 for the Niners. We'll see if they can get into that lead as we see a triple oopty-oopty. What, I don't even know what just went on. We'll try to describe it to you whenever we get back.
Your holiday decor is down and suddenly